Why I became a bankruptcy attorney. Welcome to episode 2 of Frequently Asked Questions with Attorney Melbourne, the bankruptcy edition, where we break down bankruptcy, credit, and financial recovery in simple terms. So, really, let's think about it. I got my hand on my neck and everything because we're about to have a real talk. I keep getting people calling me, telling me what they want and the process in which they want for their bankruptcy. So they'll call and say, I want to file a Chapter 7. I know what I qualify for. This is how much debt I have. This is how much I got going on, and this is what you need to do. Pause. What? Let's think about this. When you're getting your information online about bankruptcy, really look at where you're getting that information from. Is that a bankruptcy attorney? Question mark, question mark, question mark. If the answer to that question is no, then you should take that information with a grain of salt and really talk to a bankruptcy attorney, but more than just talk to an attorney that has bankruptcy on their website. Like, for real. You want to talk to somebody about why they became a bankruptcy attorney and can they actually help you? So I decided I'll tell you my story. I did not choose to become a bankruptcy attorney. Bankruptcy chose me. And I tell you what, I absolutely love it. So here's what happened. Can you imagine? You go to your job, it's the first day on your job, and they say, hey, there is some help that's needed in the bankruptcy department. It's your first day. Do you say, yes, you can help? Yeah, sure, I can help. What do you need me to do? And what are we looking at? And so I start the job and I know nothing about bankruptcy. And this is back in 2015. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So there's an attorney there, and the attorney is supposed to help me, show me what they need help with, and be able to work and help the client. Well, what kind of clients were we doing? We were actually working with some of the larger companies that are in the state of Michigan that represent, well, the firm represented these companies, and these companies were things like Ford Finance Company for every lease vehicle, every purchase vehicle in the state of Michigan. Credit Acceptance Corporation, Tidewater Finance, sometimes JP Morgan Chase. We did work with Wayne County Property Taxes Authority, Detroit Water and Sewer. And so basically, the firm we were working at was representing primarily companies that when an individual filed bankruptcy, the law firm was on the other side. And it helped me to learn a lot about bankruptcy, not through the lens of the individual that was filing, but through the companies. And with that knowledge and information over the years, I took that information, gathered it up, and figured out how to help individuals when they were filing bankruptcy be able to keep the stuff they want to keep in bankruptcy and get rid of the stuff that's holding them back, that's causing the financial distress that they're in. And so, with my over 10 years of bankruptcy experience, my goal in these frequently asked questions is not only to give you insight, answer some specific questions that you may be thinking about at night or confused about, that honestly, some of these people online are literally not talking about. Why aren't they talking about it? Because they're probably not a bankruptcy attorney. Also, probably because they may not have seen it. But being that I got to be on both sides of the fence, on one side being an attorney for the creditors, and on the other side being an attorney for individuals that are filing, then I get to come on and actually tell you in real life with real situations, with real backing and experience, what to expect in bankruptcy. And it's important for you to know and understand that because at the end of the day, what's causing you to not be able to sleep at night is a lot of times the questions that you can't find answers to, and you're Googling and you're searching and you're on social media and you're seeing all these people talk, but a lot of times they're talking about the same thing over and over and over. And so, really, when you're making that decision and thinking about bankruptcy, be mindful of who you're getting that information from. What's their background in bankruptcy? Because if they're a frequent flyer, which is someone that files on a constantly or whenever they're allowed to file, be mindful of their circumstances and situations and possibly yours. They may not be the same. Bankruptcy and a lot of times have common themes, but for the most part, it's on a case by case basis. Your situation may not be the same as the person that you're reviewing, watching, exploring their information online. So if you really have some bankruptcy questions, concerns, give us a call. We're attaching to this video a checklist, a questionnaire, I'm sorry, of which chapter do you actually qualify. We're also including a calculator. Put your calculations in here, your debts and stuff. Which one do you actually qualify for? Don't just call someone and say, "This is what I want because I think so." No, make sure you're actually eligible and be informed when you're making that decision. And if you continue to want more videos like this, please send comments, questions, because this is what this is really about. What are some of the frequently asked questions, and how do we get these issues addressed? My name is Attorney Shakeena Melbourne with Upton Law, and I hope to see you soon.